were going to cook. And gosh darn it, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the recipe today is for a chicken taco. I know everybody say Taco Tuesday. No, it's Taco Friday. It's Taco Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Okay, so it's real simple. I have, which I will show you, my pressure cooker. Some people they have an Instant Pot and the pressure cooker. To me, it's the same thing. They do the same thing. At least mine do. Okay, so I'll show you how to use mine, and then I'll read you instructions how to convert it over to your Instant Pot. Okay? Alright, so it's very simple. We have here, our chicken breast, and I have several. May went to Fiesta, they had it for, I think she said 97 cents a pound. Now, all the question I'm asking is, who chicken breast is this? Who? But I have three, I believe three or four of them in here. So you need about 1.5 pounds of chicken. I think I surpassed it with that one, but we're gonna work it out. Also, you need about a cup of taco seasoning. I have a recipe for taco seasoning, but today I'm going to use this one, and this one is by, I cut the top off, Old El Paso. But I have one for those who have the spices at home. Y'all know how I feel about spices. So we have that. And also you need about, I believe like a half a teaspoon, no, a teaspoon of garlic. That's this. It said 1/4 cup of chicken broth, which I have. You say that ain't enough. Hold on, wait a minute. Now, tell me something. Is that not the sexiest salsa you've ever seen? Like, it's cameras not doing no justice. And this one is nice. Look at all that. Look at that in there. Oh my God, like really? Okay, so you need a cup of salsa, and it looks like that. So we got everything sectioned off, and we have some for decor later. And you know presentation is the key, right? Okay, so let's get it all in the pot. Yours might be an Instant Pot. Mine is a pressure cooker who acts like a lot of little things, and I want to show you my pressure cooker. So I'm going to show you it, and then we'll go ahead and get everything started. How about that? Alright, here we go. Alright, this is my pressure cooker. It looks like this. So you can see it has all the aesthetics, as you want to call it, on there. And I will get closer to it to show it to you. So let's load it. And then we'll get closer on how we set everything off. Okay, so just like the Instant Pot, you have a lid and it locks. Mine opens, it closes. It has a, steamer release. It will go that way to release, and it will come back. Okay, let's see. You open it, you close it. Pressure release, close it to build up the pressure. Okay, so I'm going to take the top off. Inside, it's just my lid, as you can see. So, what you do is simple. I want you to take your liquid, put it in the pot. I want you to take, this is huge, it don't make no sense. Put your chicken in the pot. If you got, I'm going to say 30 minutes, you got time for dinner. Pressure cookers and Instant Pots are made to be used quickly. Just in case you don't have all day. And who do? I not too long got home from work, so you know I don't. Okay, so inside we want to put the garlic. Get all that in there. Clean hands. We want to take the seasoning. Get it on top. It said put it on top of the chicken. So put it on top of the chicken. And last is the salsa. And we want to put the salsa right there. Now, we got everything in the pot. So let's zoom in on what's in the pot. Okay? So, in this pot, we have our chicken breast. We also have 1 cup. Now, the reason why I put the 1 cup of this broth at the bottom is because I didn't want my chicken to be stuck to the bottom of my pot. That's very important. Then after you put that in there, then I went right ahead and put the taco seasoning. The reason you want to put the taco seasoning on top of the chicken is so the flavor will go on the chicken. The next thing you want to do is you want to put the garlic, which we did. And then we put the salsa. Keep in mind, salsa and garlic are all the same components. Okay? Now, if you look a little closer into the pot, you will see the liquid is here. See the liquid? And it does not submerge the chicken. We are not trying to boil chicken. What we're trying to do is steam the chicken. Okay? So now, we'll put the lid on the pot. Just lock it. See? Open, close. This should be forward on my cooker. And I believe yours too, because to move it forward, it would be to release the steam, which we have none. We need to build pressure. So we're going to do that. So now, let's talk about the front of this pot. So, let's plug it up. Did you hear that? Good. So now, let's talk about this pot. Okay? This is my pressure cooker. Okay? I love my pressure cooker, so you know. I'm being real ignorant right now. Okay, so this is it on. As you can see, it's all zeroed out. Now, with that being the case, let's get a little closer. So what we're going to do, we have everything in there. We want to go to stew. There's 30 minutes on the clock. And all we got to do is going to do it itself. So now, you see the 2 zeros in the 30. In 30 minutes, this should be a beacon of hope, which is also it's done chicken. So we will come back when that comes out. I believe I showed y'all, if y'all haven't, how that all work eventually. But like I said, here we want this forward because it's going to build the pressure. If it's this way, it's going to release the pressure. You see how that popped up? So that's how that's going to go. So we are going to wait. We got 30 minutes. Hey, you got 30 minutes, you got a meal. The rest of it, it's pretty much done for us. But let's talk about the bits and pieces here. So hold on. Okay. That was the ingredients that I showed you. Okay. Now, ooh, you hear it? It's got to be going on. Okay. Now, here, when I will attach it at the bottom, are the mackerels. Well, go in a little bit. The mackerels to the meal that we're making. I found this on Pinterest, so I make sure I got all my numbers right. As you can see, the amount is 3 servings. Now, as big as mine, I think I got 5, but it'll all work out. So, we got that. Now, the instructions per Instapot here is here. And I will post them at the bottom. And I will read them to you while you watch listen to it. Okay. It says, make sure your steamless steel insert is in your Instapot. Pour chicken broth into the Instapot. Okay. So, add chicken. Sprinkle seasoning over chicken. Add garlic. Top with salsa. And do not stir. Close lid of the Instapot. Switch the valve to seal position, which I showed you. It comes forward. Okay. Then press poultry or manual setting or adjust the timer to 12 minutes. Now in my case, I'm not going 12 minutes. I'm going straight 30 because I know that's what chicken goes in my pressure cooker. But that's the Instapot, so that's what they recommend. The Instapot will beep and start coming to pressure. Now you heard mine beep and it's starting to come into pressure, as you can see. When the timer is done, the Instapot will beep, which we will try to catch here, which I know I will. Press off and cancel button. Carefully squish the valve to venting position to release the pressure, which I will show you later. When that's done, carefully open the lid. Remove the chicken onto a cutting board and shred with 2 forks. Place back into the Instapot and stir in with the sauce. Serve chicken on flour tortilla or corn topped with chopped tomatoes, onions, and avocado, which we will be doing. Okay, so not only will we be making this with the Instapot, we'll also be making, or should I say my pressure cooker, your Instapot, we'll be making rice to go with our meal. So, I'll be back. Okay, so we're down to 13. Remember we started at 30. So we're at 13 minutes. And by the way, let's get a little closer at my pressure cooker so you guys can see it closer. Okay, so you'll know what I'm working with here. Okay, so it's got cook, low temperature cook, stew, which that's the one that's lit up, as you can see. Steam canning. The center is for rice. The one you see down there is brown. You can also brown your meat in there. You have your pressure adjuster, which means you can make it high, low, medium, whatever you want. You can adjust your cook time. I could have took that and made it that 20 minutes that I wanted it to be, but I wanted it 30. I can delay the time, and I can keep it warm, or I can cancel it. So that's how that's going. And that's where we're at. That's my coffee station, y'all. But that's where we got so far. We'll see what we got going on after that. Next time, we will be beeping. Beep. Okay, y'all. We got 1 minute. I know. I'm excited too. Y'all don't even know. One day I'll tell y'all the story of how I got the pressure cooker. It was supposed to be romantic, but I promise you it wasn't. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. So, there it goes. It's winding down. And it's getting ready to beep. So, this is what you waiting on. With your Instant Pot or your pressure cooker, whichever one fast, whichever one you got, no pickiness. And we're waiting. 6 seconds is a long time, my friend. There you go. That's the beep that we had talked about. Now let's get over here. Remember I told you about that valve? That's that valve right there. And it's going to make that little bugger that pop up. And there we go. That's it. Be somewhere free and clear where you can let it steam out. Letting it out. It shouldn't take long. It should not take long at all. Then we're going to open this thing up. See what's in there. Well, you know what's in there. But how it turned out. I don't know. I think it's late. It's 8:59. So almost 9 o'clock. And your girl did a lot today. She been up since about 4:30. But dedicated. I promise y'all something and I'm going to give it to you. Okay, it's slowing down. And it's about time to open it up. Get a little closer so you can hear it when it goes poof. There you go. Okay. So, back it up. Alright, now you hear that? Now it's safe. See how I can turn it now? And I can take it off. This is what we got. Oh, it smells good. Y'all need to smell the bitch. Oh, it's fogging up the camera. It smells good. There you go. Now, we take the chicken out. We shred it. But while I'm shredding it, I'm going to put it on rice. And I'm going to show you how I did that too. So, let me put it back on the tripod while you see me take it out the pot. Okay. So, we're going to take it out. This is what it looks like. I'm going to shred it. Whoa. I can smell all the taco seasoning. It smells amazing. You see the chicken is done. Sometimes it's knowing your machine too. Okay, so got it out. This is what's in the pot. Just the little broth and everything. We're going to shred it. And then we're going to put it back in the pot. So that's what's going to happen. So let me stabilize this camera here. My nose. While I'm doing that, I think I'm then we're gonna shred the chicken. Oh, okay. That was tasty. I'm sorry, I had to taste that. Don't worry, my hands are clean. I need to cook that rice, I promise y'all. So, how about we do that? Hold on a second. Okay, so I have my container here. I'm going to reserve this liquid because I want to put this back. But I don't. Repeat. Don't want to waste none of this goodness I'm pouring out here. Oh, it's chicken at the bottom. Good thing we're down here. And I want to clean this out. And I want to cook the Vigo rice. So stick around. We're going to cook that together too. Ready. Okay. So this is the rice. This Mexican vegan rice. Yellow rice. They love this. Sometimes I put veggies with this, but today I'm just going to cook it just like this. Because I got a feeling that's the way she wanted it today. So, this is 1 cup. Now, in a pressure cooker, rice cooker, or, let me get this straight, or even your Instapot, it's equal. Rice is 2 parts water, 1 part rice. So that means this is 1 cup. I swear to you, I know it by heart. I cook it too much. So this is 1 cup. You can measure it when you get. I got this at the Dollar Tree. Yep, pay $1 for it. It looks like that, but the spices are at the bottom. So let's go to the pot. Go this way so you can get in the pot. So you drop it. Get it all out. Okay. It looks like that. Here is my measuring cup. Now, for extra flavor, I can't speak for y'all, but I opened up this can of Swanson broth when I cooked the chicken, and I only used 1/4 of a cup. So I need 2 cups of liquid. So I had this much left, and I'm going to blend it with this broth that I have here. That was chicken. Hey, we're going to blend up some stuff. Now I got beef left, so I'm going to make the difference in beef. See if I can put it over here where you can see it. Do that. Her glasses. Okay. So, I'm going to put 2 cups liquid. I don't want this rice all wet and moisty. I want it nice and cooked, but I do not want it sticky. You can keep the sticky icky rice. I don't want it. Okay. So that's 2 cups of liquid. I'm gonna pour it in here. This rice is very flavored, so you do not do not need to add nothing to it unless you want to. I'm not a rice person, so I mean, like, let's not say this right. I'm not a salt person. Let me get this right. And I don't particularly care for salt too much. And anybody who's followed me enough know I like my spices. And if you actually paid really, really close attention, there's no salt in it at all. Okay, so we have that. And now we're going to put the lid on. Lock it. Like that. And we're going to get her turned back on. Okay. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see it. So we're back at 0, right? And we're just gonna press rice. Okay. Working with 1 hand here, people. I'm working with 1 hand. So we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes for perfect rice versus 20 minutes on the stove and hoping to prayer. But 10 minutes. So we'll come back to that. We'll do that. But in the meantime, in the cream time, in the meantime, put you back here. Right? Work with a sister, work with a sister. Let's go get that chicken. Remember the chicken? Let's shred it. Let me go get my little utensils here. I'm back. You missed me? Okay. So you can see the chicken. You don't need to see me. You know it's me. You know what I look like. Okay, so let's shred the chicken. Remember we had this big old piece? Oh my God. Okay. So I like my little spatula. It's like a cookie spatula, but it has a little sharp edge here. And I will eventually use it to help me with this huge piece of chicken. So you just move that over. Make sure you can see this piece right here. We're just going to shred it. We're going to get that sucker all done up. And then we want to get it where we can kind of get it back in the pot. And I'm just using this just to hold it down because it does have a sharp edge. And it's just little pieces like that. Okay. And I got all this chicken to shred, so I'll be back. Rice is done. You see this thing? So we're going to remove that. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. I got my, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I have my little, ooh, I can't even think right now. Ooh, I got to pick it up. Got my griddle, the flat side. They're going to heat up the tortilla for me. All right. And there's the rice. It's done. See this thing? Let's get into it. This is the rice. Okay. So, that's yellow rice. Let me get you a little closer. That is goodness there. And let me take my fork. Alright. We can get it straight. And see how that rice is not dry, but it's flaky. That's what we're going for. It's steamed up to the clamor. Okay. So, unsteam. That's good too. Okay. That's good rice. So, I think I left my spoon. Just calm you down. I don't need you too hot. Okay. I'm going to put my rice in a bowl. Then I'm going to put the chicken back in there with the broth. Okay, so tortilla's warming up over there. We put half the liquid in there. I'm going to put the chicken back. Put the chicken back in. We shredded it. Get it all back in there. I put half the liquid back in there because I don't want it to stick. You see it's on, even though it's warm, it's on. Plus, I don't want it to be too much liquid. I can't stand a liquid in mine. So, let's see how much liquid we really need to put back in there. Yeah, it'll be good to put the rest. Put the rest back in there. It's a lot of chicken. Y'all seen that big old chicken breast. He wasn't nothing to play with. Alright, so this is our finished thing. I like the way it tastes, so I'm not going to add any more flavor in there. I think it's maximum already. I'm just going to warm up those tortillas, and then I'm going to plate it up for you guys so you can see it. So basically that's the chicken all done up. Yep. So 1 second, now plate. Okay, that's it. We got the rice, the chicken tacos, Lovely. Right. And what goes better with a great plate of food? It's a great glass of wine. Cheers, everybody. Okay. She can't do no more. So, happy 2019. First video on Sparkle Price's channel. You guys did a vote. I was so glad I slid into your DMs. And a lot of y'all answered. A lot of y'all didn't answer your DMs. But anyway, it's basically that's it. I'm going to feed babe. I'm going to have a little something to eat myself. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Drop it down low. You know I answer it all. So just let me know. If it's something you want me to cook, let me know. I use my pressure cooker. You use your Instapot. It's all the same thing. It's easy. Literally, I cooked rice, so they added time to it. So 40 minutes later, we have dinner on the table. Can't get no easier than that. Just can't. I came home from work, and I did that. And I videotaped it for y'all. Who loves you? Who? I do. So, basically, that's it. Bye-bye. Let's cook next time. Drop it down low. Bye, y'all.